big news. Do you get it? Do you get it? It's a big news. It's big. This is a really big news papers. Hello world and welcome to this video. I have a couple big news things, two, unless I can think of a third one. But I'm going in with the intention of two. And to start, I wanted to bring your attention to the biggest election in the history of the world. Right now in India, there's an election. There are 814 million people eligible to vote. That's almost 1/5 of the world's working population. And India, because of this and because of many reasons, international relations has a huge impact on the US. And unfortunately, I learned about this from a video talking about how the US was not talking about this. So I wanted to tell you this, and I'm going to share the video in the link in the description below. And you should definitely check it out because it's important. It's really big news. The video is funny, so you can be entertained for 8 minutes and 43 seconds. But it really gets into the stick of things right off the bat. So if you only want to watch a minute, that's totally okay. Anyways, pay attention. This is huge. It's actually really, really interesting. And yeah, I'm unbiased. I find it really interesting. So yes. There's that. The next piece of big news. I guess I'm just gonna come out and say it. I am the new director for the Student Sustainability Initiative. I know, my reaction as well. Are you screaming? Because I am. I'll tell you what this is, because you probably don't know. Unless you go to OSU, in which case you should know. If you don't, stop on by. We're on 15th, almost Western. There's a sign outside. The Student Sustainability Initiative is a resource center on campus focused on sustainability. We're student fee funded. We have staff. We have project coordinators that focus on food, water, energy, transportation, waste, landscape. Did I say landscape yet? I never remember what I said. I'll get better at it. I'm still in training. I start officially once the new director leaves. I'll miss you, Olivia. Thanks for watching the videos. And then we have, what do we call them? Support staff. The media, the design, the administrative stuff. We have faculty advisor, and we do important stuff. We focus on those areas and put on programs and projects, things like that. Focus on sustainability in those areas and other areas. We have grant programs, so if you're doing applied research or projects focused on sustainability on campus, you can apply for funding, and I encourage you to do that because I've been on the FEE board this whole year, and yeah, we love funding good projects. Good projects. We have standards. That's an inside joke. I shouldn't have told you. It's only funny to me. Next, what else do we do? We can fund your travel to go to sustainability things if you can show that it was worth it, you know? Just go to the SSI's website, Google sustainability at OSU, and it will show up and you can learn all about it. It's really interesting, and I'm super, super excited to be the director. I'm kind of like the face. I get to be at all the important discussions about sustainability. From the student perspective, and I'm just really excited about it. I'm so excited. This is the most fitting position for my life that OSU offers. So, yeah. And it was a great moment, a great validation of my leadership ability and the vision that I have, and I'm super excited. This coming year that I'll be the director, we'll be moving into the student why can I not think of the word right now? Student Engagement Center? It's not engagement. Crap. Experience. Student Experience Center. There we go. I've never forgotten that name one time. Anyways, until now. We'll be moving in there, and that'll be a big transition. I'm excited to be a part of that and be in a center with ASOSU and right next to CCE, the Center for Civic Engagement. And not everyone is going to be in there, but a lot of groups will be in there, and then it'll be really cool, culmination of a bunch of leadership groups, and that's cool. And then we're also exploring sustainability as a justice thing. So sustainability is environmental sustainability, but also economic sustainability, and like having an economic system that lasts. And then social sustainability, so the ability for people to have access to things. It's equality. It's freedom from discrimination, and all this stuff. And so partnering with different organizations that focus on sustainability, but also that focus on other things like our cultural centers or some engineering group or anything really, because sustainability impacts everyone. And so we're making those connections, talking about our intersectionalities and how we interact and how we're connected. And I'm so excited to be a part of this. And I don't know. This is my life, and now it's happening. Woo! That was the big news. So, this has been your information. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll be talking more later. Oh, one last thing before I say goodbye. We recorded a podcast today. It was pretty cool. We talked about divestment, and it kind of was like an educational opportunity, but it focused a lot on sustainability and what that means to us in the movement and to OSU and as an aspect of leadership. So it'll be really interesting. I'll let you know what comes out, and that will explain a lot more about what I'm doing always, and also what I just said about the podcast, because I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. And yeah, that's basically it. I'll wrap it up. This is long and happening, and I'm just excited. I need to go study. Bye!